Hey guys, so very quickly I figured I'd show you what I'm working on right now. It's a project that's almost finished. This is the Golden Gate Depot 20th Century Limited Lounge observation cars. And as you could see, I've done some work to the interior of these cars. I've repainted all of the furniture inside to match the prototype. And I've also built a raised solarium floor area that has a red carpet. So as you could see, you step up into the lounge area. There's two steps there. And this is going to look really cool once I install it back into the car, uh, into the car shell, I mean, because this carpeted area is just slightly lower than these larger windows. And that's the way the actual car is. You step these larger windows here, the floor is actually raised up higher than the rest of the car body. So that's really cool, and makes these windows appear so much larger when you're actually inside the car. So here's one without figures. I have my own observation, and then two friends of mine sent me theirs. So one of them does not want figures in the lounge area. So it gives you a pretty good idea of what I did. And then you can see here the difference in height. So right there. And then there's the two steps. It's going to be a really beautiful car once it's done, absolutely beautiful. So the last little detail highlight will be this table. It's going to be installed right there. And on top of that table will be a vase of flowers, just like the prototype. So it'll stand up just like that. And I have one table painted for each car. So lastly, I'd like to show you the interior of the car shell. So I've been working on and cutting out walls for the interior so that when you look into these larger windows, you don't see that bare gray aluminum. You see a nice painted wall, and this color is a very close match to the prototype. And I will eventually cover up the entire interior of the solarium area to make it look really nice and prototypical and hide all those wires. So I need to rework the lighting board a little bit, because as you can see, there's one light here and this whole area is dark. So I don't want to have a dark lounge area. I want it to be lit well. So I'm going to work on that next. And real quick, just flip this shell around and I'll show you how I install the wall. So I've just cut some spare styrene scraps. They get glued down to the Venetian blind piece here. This is just a thin sheet of brass that's been painted with a chrome finish. And then we have these styrene pieces here, which make it level with this piece here. So the wall gets glued down to here, and then all these styrene pieces, and then it's nice and level. There's no warp or bending in it, and it looks really good. So that's going to be the last piece, and then I'll continue working on closing in the rest of the solarium area. So hope you liked it. Here's one last shot of the interior of these cars. All right, guys, have a good one.